I'm Dr. Daryl Gioffre. I'm a chiropractor who's been practicing chiropractic for the last 15 years. My practice and wellness center is in the Upper East Side of Manhattan. And in my practice over the years, I've noticed there's a lot of people who were experiencing excruciating types of pain and other health conditions. And I realized through all of my research that the underlying cause of all this was acid. And that's what led me to create the company AlkaMind, because I knew there had to be a better way. I always thought I was healthy at the time. I thought I was doing all the right things. You know, I was doing chiropractic, I was taking supplements, I was doing all different types of nutrition, I was exercising, even doing triathlons. But looking back at pictures then and pictures now, there was literally a 40-pound difference. It's literally crazy. And the only difference between that point then and this point now was, at that time, I was acidic and now my body's alkaline. And I had this really strong standing addiction to sugar my entire life. And it was something that literally over the years it just drained my energy, it affected my health, it affected my skin, just my overall vitality. And it wasn't until I started to actually face that and address that and really figure out what the underlying cause of that the true addiction was, that my health began to change. As a kid, I was energized. I played tons of sports. I was a big soccer player, and at the time, it wasn't something that I really even thought about. I would get migraine headaches all the time. I would get chronic ear infections. When I was 6 years old, my body, they put tubes in my ears not once. My body rejected them. I had them twice. As a kid, these are all things that you think is normal to get, but they're not. It's not normal to get those. And looking back, it definitely had so much to do with this years of just addiction. And when I say addiction to sugar, take someone who has an addiction or a cravings to sugar and literally times that by 1,000, and that's what I was. And it's something that I'm not proud of now, but it literally changed the course of my life. As a chiropractor, I see so many different types of people coming into my office with all these different types of ailments and cricks and strains. And what I really learned was to become a detective. And I always saw like this 5% of my office of these people who were ultra healthy. They had energy, they had vitality, their skin glowed, everything about them, they just felt really, really good. And I said to myself, what is it about these people? Why are they so healthy? And I literally just started to follow the path and saying, what are these people doing? And on the other side, the flip side, you have all these people who, feel exhausted even after a good night's sleep. Their digestive system was bad. They couldn't sleep. They had just really, really bad energy and fatigued all day. And what was it about them that they were doing that was making them sick? And this really led me down to the path and finding out that what it was all about. And the answer was acid, and that literally was a smoking gun. In my practice, 95% of all the people whose pH I tested are acidic. And it's not a surprise. What are most people eating? Things like meat, dairy, coffee, alcohol, processed foods, and sugar. And because of that, most people are running acidic. My whole goal was to create a system so that you can really do the things that you love to do and not take away, but still get those results that you want, still get that outcome you want in terms of being healthy and having the energy back in your life. Being healthy is really about function. It's about how your body is emotionally, physically, mentally, and spiritually. And when you can incorporate all those different types of things into your life, then your body's going to be a lot healthier. My main motivation and objective of creating AlkaMind was to create a product that was 100% healthy, but also tasted great so that people would use it.